Hello, everybody, and this is me now. Welcome back to the Thunder and Lightning Podcast. I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
I was genuinely gonna do this. I was gonna make a joke about the band 311, but literally this morning we got our 312 subscribers. So never mind. That intro is shit canned.
Dead. It's gone. It's in the wind.
It's in the wind, just like our 311th subscriber.
Well, no, they're still around. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And as usual, as always, today I'm just giving a quick refresher for Twitch. Yeah. We're gonna be giving you a bit of insight on our weeks, things that have been happening to us personally. We'll go over that briefly, then we'll quickly get into pop culture news, and from there we have our special Goop Troop for you all. So
yes,
that we're gonna explore the depths of the home and lifestyle shop called Goop, run by none other than star of stage
and screen,
Gwyneth Paltrow. So, without any further ado,
really hyping up Goop of all the things.
I know. I don't know why
also,
I did
if
that.
you're
Pop
watching
culture news is the most important thing.
Also, if you're watching on YouTube, you're a week late. This was streamed live a week ago, Friday at 6-ish EST, over on our Twitch channel. Link to that is the first link in the description of this video. So
come check us out.
Want to see this live? You can chat with us. You can talk about what's
your
the fucking word? You can engage in the conversation we're having.
Yeah, join in the conversation.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's a word I'm forgetting, but yeah. So, you're Lightning. How was your week?
I am Lightning. My week was super shitty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, as I was talking about last week, my dog Chewy, we thought he had pancreatitis. Turns out, as of today, I've been up since 4:30. It turns out he slipped a disc. He's a little dog. He likes to jump around.
Yeah,
he's a baby.
For context, what is the breed of Chewy? Just so people.
He's a mini poodle.
Okay.
So he's a small guy.
Yeah.
He's a scrappy little guy though.
Yeah.
But so we just found that out. He's getting the proper medication now. I got home 2 hours. We spent 10 hours there. I just got home 2 hours before I had to come here. So he was chilling out. He was sleeping. So when I get home, I'll have more information on how he's doing. Then that's taken up a large portion of my week.
Really?
I love this friggin' dog.
Oh
so
yeah.
I've been
Yeah, no, I get that.
Keeping tabs on him. Besides that, me and Pauline, aka Monsoon, part of this channel, still working on wedding stuff.
Oh yeah, I had maybe if you want, you could answer this off air. When are invitations for that getting sent out?
So you're waiting on is save the date,
right?
Invitations will probably be later.
Okay.
They're coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah. All right.
The PS5s, they're coming.
Oh God.
Sorry, still excited about that last podcast.
If your wedding, like the invitations and the save the dates and the actual wedding happening, have the same like release cycle as the PS5, like I'll be happy. You're like, we're gonna get married this year, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, sure. I'll be happy.
Oh.
I'll be excited for you in
May. They'll be coming out in May. Thank you, Pauline.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
So that's been the majority of my week. Working on some band stuff. My new project is finally zeroing in on a name. We're giving it one extra week before we give it the absolute stamp of approval. So I'm not going to say anything yet. Tune in next week. I'll most likely have an update about that for y'all.
Nice.
Beyond that, yeah, it's just a shitty week.
Yeah.
Just a shitty week. Oh, I did get a music job this week.
Okay.
So me and John, who's in a ton of my bands, got hired to play an hour of music at a group home. Not the group home that I worked at, but a different one. One of the coworkers I had works at this one now. And that was a shit ton of fun.
Oh,
that
cool.
was like maybe the best audience I've ever had.
Nice.
They were just so grateful. And I mean, for those of you who don't know, Thunder we're still figuring that out. The manager for my main project that's kind of taken a back seat for a while. If that project is still around, you're still the manager.
Right. No, I knew what you meant.
What the deal is with that.
No, we're not. Yeah, I'm waiting for my performance review.
But I've done my fair share of music and stuff like that, and we've gotten great responses. But like, these guys were just psyched to have us there, start to finish, and it just made me feel really good. Me and John on the way home just smiling the whole time, like that was awesome. We had a lot of fun.
That's
doing
great.
That.
So are you gonna? Is that a one-time thing? Are you gonna do
It's
that
a
again?
Once a month.
Once a month. Oh, awesome.
He's asking other houses if they want us. We're also gonna check out retirement homes because why not? It's decent money and it's fun.
Yeah, but similar vibes. I'd say I was gonna bring that up too. Back when I used to do chorus every year of school that I ever did. I've done my fair share of retirement homes. And they're usually like equally as appreciable.
Yeah.
Of it, I actually have a funny. It's actually a secondhand story, but I have a funny story from a.
Hit us.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna name any names.
Oh yeah. They one guy kept offering me and John corn chowder.
Oh nice.
John
Nice.
thought he was asking me specifically. I found out in the car later. John was like, he was asking you if you wanted corn chowder. I was like, oh, I thought he was asking the both of us. And John was like, no. I wanted the corn chowder. John was like, I would have had that corn chowder.
Oh my God!
Did not ask me if I wanted it.
What a perfect John thing. So okay, so this is not my story. This is someone else's story. But two women I went to college with, they were in chorus or whatever you want to call it with this person I will name, with Logan.
Sure.
Someone else in that
project we were just
in the band that I may or may not be managing still, as formerly mentioned. And they did a retirement home. They sang a bunch of songs. They had like a little like the retirement home prepared snacks, so you guys chill for 20 minutes and have snacks and stuff. And one of the old women at the retirement home came up to girl B of these two women I was talking about, and she was like secretly talking about Logan, and she said something along the lines of like, he's a looker or something like that, and then she got in real close and she was like, are you hitting that? and girl 2 was like, no. We're just in the same thing. We're not even really. We don't even really talk that much. We're just.
I need to find out names after this.
Oh yeah,
Personally,
sure.
I need to know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's hysterical.
It wasn't Kelsey. If it was Kelsey, I would have.
No, yeah.
I would have said so.
If they're part of the channel, their identity doesn't get to stay secret.
Oh yeah, no, of course not.
That's funny.
Imagining you like, I have this friend who had a nursing problem, and I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, no, a friend. I definitely don't know who you're talking about.
That's funny. Is this your week? Have we started your week?
We could if you want.
How was your week?
My week was pretty boring, but I have a story that I just need to tell everyone. So, okay. So, nothing I'm about to say is a joke. It will be funny, but just keep in mind, I need people to know this for the end of the story.
He promises it's going to be funny.
Nothing I'm about to say is a joke. This all really happened exactly like this. So, I was with my mom.
Okay. I believe it so far.
The story is not unbelievable. I just want to set the precedent that nothing I'm about to say is a joke.
Okay.
So, my mom's in the car. She's in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat, and we are sitting with the car off in the parking lot of a restaurant.
Okay.
On the side of the building, there's like a drainage pipe,
Yeah.
On the drainage pipe, like tied to it or taped to it or whatever, there's a My Little Pony stuffed animal.
Okay.
It was like overcast, so it was hard to tell. We couldn't tell colors. We couldn't tell. So the point was, my mom pointed out, she was like, that's weird. I was like, oh yeah, it's a pony. And then she was like, I can see its horn. It's too dark to tell if it has wings. And I, being the person that I am, I was like, well, Mom, do you know what it's called when it has a horn and wings? And I want to ask you, Chris, do you know what it's called when a horse has a unicorn horn and Pegasus wings?
Damn it. Well, I was going to say a Pegasus.
It's okay if you don't. I'm not trying to like put you on the spot. I want to know if you know based on my knowledge of it.
Pegasus was definitely not my answer. Unicorn eagle.
Okay, so it's called an alicorn.
Final answer. Okay.
If it has wings and a horn, it's called an alicorn. A-I-L corn. So I told that to my mom because I love that fact. I like bringing it up. And my mom questioned the etymology of alicorn. She was like, why isn't it called a pegacorn or something like that?
Yeah.
Where does the alley come from? I was like, that's a good question. I'm going to Google it. So with a cursory Google, I have found out that a unicorn that has wings is called a winged unicorn. They are only called alicorns in the universe of My Little Pony's Friendship is Magic. A show that I do not watch. This is why I mentioned that nothing I said is a joke, because I didn't want people to be like, oh, you watch it though, right? I don't. I really don't. This is famously a show that adults watch as well, and I think I've told this story before. One day I was like, let's tune in. Let's see what it's all about. I watched one episode. I was like, that's a show for children. Not going to watch that again. So
Yeah.
I have seen one episode of it. I don't watch it. I bet you there's 6 to 10 people who think winged unicorns are called alicorns because of me. Because I love saying that fact. And I know what you're thinking. The natural thought process is, well, then why did you fucking know that if you don't watch My Little Pony? And I researched this out. It's because of Death Battle on Screw Attack. Death Battle loves to put the ponies in there because they think it's funny, and I only know this because I just looked it up. They did Rainbow Dash versus Optimus Prime, and they did Twilight Sparkle versus Raven from Teen Titans, and Twilight Sparkle is, in fact, an alicorn. So the term alicorn is a Latin term that was used like once or twice and is not the popular thing to call them. You're supposed to call them winged unicorns. My Little Pony popularized this term. So in the universe of My Little Pony, Pegasus unicorns are called alicorns. Everywhere else, including real-life mythology, they're called winged unicorns. So my mom, coming back around, I was like, I still don't have an answer for your original question, which was, why is it called an alicorn and not a pegacorn? Because the paragraph that I read on actual winged unicorns was like often called pegacorns in some things. So I'm like, okay, so fucking we're just making shit up as we go. And my mom was like, oh, so you were wrong. And I was like, well, no, Mom, I wasn't wrong. It's even more embarrassing that I was so correct that I no-scoped a My Little Pony stuffed animal, and I was like, that's an alicorn. My Little Pony wiki has told me that alicorn is a Pegasus unicorn. Mother.
Damn it.
Oh, God. And then I actually slapped the mic. Didn't mean to. I was just going to pretend to.
What an awkward dinner at Chili's you guys had right after that.
Yeah, we went home with our local sub shop, and I just like the whole meal. I'm eating a chicken parm sub. I'm just like, fuck. My mom was laughing a lot, and I don't blame her, but I was just like, how did this happen to me? Like, I know how. It's Death Battle's fault. I heard that term. Because Death Battle is so factual. When they're doing the facts on Death Battle, they're like, take time to be like, here's the numbers, and here's all the research we did. We spent 3 weeks on this one video, and it's like, wow, that's really cool. So they mentioned the word alicorn, and I was like, oh, neat. A new fact I know.
Yeah.
That was like probably 6 years ago.
Right.
And how long is my...
No, you retained it. It hung around.
But I didn't realize I was retaining specific knowledge of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which is a notoriously memed show for how, like, there's, like, several documentaries about how real adult men watch it, but I'm not one of them. But
Right.
It's just the cultural zeitgeist of the word alicorn is, like, done me wrong.
What a fascinating story for your week.
My week was bullshit. I didn't do anything. I was dreading it. You were gonna be like, "How was your week?" And I was gonna be like, "I'm just gonna move on to the news."
Yes.
And until like last night when this happened, I was like, "Well, I know what I'm gonna talk about on the podcast."
Jesus. Speaking of news,
Yeah,
though,
let's get into
do we?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay. Yes. Let me start off here. So I don't have a ton. But that's okay. Spider-Man. This is coming from, by the way, the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man stars Toby Maguire and Willem Dafoe break 2 Marvel records.
Oh.
Now, excuse me, while I now go to this saved link that I have to explain to you what those were.
It's got to be like... No. I was going to say most Marvel movies, but that would be Iron Man or whatever.
Yeah, no, they don't have most.
Longest,
you're close.
Longest tenure in one franchise? Is that
Okay,
what we're
this
going for?
doesn't want to load, so unfortunately we're only going to get one of them. You're correct. They've played the same character. Apparently, it's not even just Marvel. It's same fictional hero or villain or superhero character.
Yeah.
Longer than anybody else at this point.
Then I have a question.
Yes.
Why isn't J.K. Simmons also mentioned?
J.K. Simmons.
The guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson.
I think it's hero. I think the word hero.
Oh, you have to be a superpowered individual.
Yeah.
I see. That's
think
what
you have to be
Got
antagonist or protagonist to count.
I see. Okay, because there's definitely like Rocky. I'm sure has been around for more.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, they specified superhero, so I think it only pertains to them.
Got it. Got it.
The second one, I don't remember. That was the cool one though. You got
Yeah.
the cool one. And I don't know why I put everything away. I'm not done.
That is cool. If the rumors about what the fuck is his real name? What is Jean-Luc Picard's real name? Sir Patrick Stewart. If the rumors about Sir Patrick Stewart playing Professor X in Multiverse of Madness are true, then that will be the new record.
Well, it's funny that we're talking about this now because I think with Marvel introducing old characters and being okay with introducing old characters, I think a new challenge has been brought to the table.
I think that record's about to be broken left and goddamn right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Tiger King. Heard of it? Know about it?
Yeah. I've never seen it, but,
That's okay.
I know enough about it. I know the memes. I know about the limo.
Oh, yeah. Tiger King star Joe Exotic resentenced to 21 years in prison.
Is that less?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't read this article yet.
No worries.
So okay, excuse me. This is from comicbook.com. This is not our research, anything like that. I'm only making a big deal because I am gonna be reading this out loud.
Why does comic book? This is not a comic book. I woke up this morning.
They're just popculture.com.
I woke up this morning to an email saying from comicbook.com saying Jason Momoa to star in. I clicked on it and it said Fast and the Furious 10. I was like, that's not a comic. Hey, that's not a comic book.
Tiger King, Joe Exotic, today was resentenced, this time for 21 years in prison. An appeals court had sent the case back for resentencing, but the new sentence reduced his original term by just 1 year. Okay, thank you. That's all I'm going to read comicbook.com because I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, remind me again. I don't want to talk about Tiger King for too long. Remind me again. He murdered someone, right?
He allegedly, although I guess he was found guilty, so I don't need to say allegedly, paid to have her hit.
Oh, okay.
Like, he put a hit out on her.
Right.
So, she didn't die. He never killed anybody.
But he
paid to have it done.
Hiring a literal bounty hunter is illegal.
Well, hiring an assassin's illegal. You can actually hire a bounty hunter.
True. I meant, I guess I picked the wrong word. I meant like hitting, like a
to kill somebody.
A sniper. Hiring Agent 47 is completely illegal.
And it's so weird because it was like just one of his for lack of a better term, if you haven't seen the show and stuff like that, like his drinking buddy, just somebody who like hangs out. They're not really tight, but so it's almost like hearsay because he denies that he was serious or like
he denies it, but that's what he's in jail for.
Yeah,
interesting.
He denies that but there was two guys in the room and they're both like, no, you really wanted him to kill her.
Interesting.
One of them had incentive, though, if I'm thinking about it right, to want this guy. It's
yeah. But is that so? So it sounds like they were gonna be like, they had a meeting, and the meeting could have ended with "you're free," but instead it ended with "nah, you're not. You get 21 more years."
Well, yeah, it sounds like they reduced his sentence by a single year.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
Good for him.
Good for him, I guess.
We talked about Wallace and Gromit, right? Talked
yes,
about
we
them
did.
last time.
We did do that.
They're
back, baby.
They are back.
They're back, and they're here to make a new movie,
which is very exciting.
And then we got talking about how they're going to be in multiverses, and you're going to get to fight Wallace and Gromit versus young Sheldon versus Trinity from The Matrix.
Oh yeah. Can't wait to make that video game. Then
it's being made, dog. It's being made. It's called Multiverses, and it's got Rick and Morty in it.
Oh wait, that wasn't something we made up?
No, Multiverses is
yeah,
real.
but Wallace and Gromit aren't in it, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. No, you don't make those two fight. They don't want to fight.
No, they don't, but they will if Warner Brothers
but
makes
they
them.
Fucking will.
Fucking Bugs Bunny didn't want to play basketball, but he did.
I think I watched both those movies. I think Bugs Bunny enjoyed his time playing basketball.
Okay, but immediately after the game, he sacrificed his life
he
for
died.
that movie.
He did die, canonically.
I just, in case his last lines are, "That's all, folks," which
by
is
the way,
just perfect.
Not a big spoiler for that movie because
that he dies. No.
Yeah, for one, because who cares, and two, things happen.
A bigger spoiler would be that Rick and Morty are in the movie. Like the cameos become.
Yeah. Even that's not a spoiler because it's like if you're bummed about that, there's 30,000 more people that we didn't mention who are in that movie.
Right.
Who are CGI'd into that movie. Moving on from news.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Moving on from news to what?
To we don't have news, so we got to do maybe 2 rounds of goop.
Oh, okay. Well, where are we going to talk about?
Yeah, if you have news, hit me.
Well, no, I don't. I think you wanted to have a short discussion about the Book of Boba Fett episode 5.
Yes, okay.
Otherwise known as The Mandalorian Season 3 episode 0.
Yes, Season 3 or 4?
There's only been 2 seasons.
Okay, so Season 3. So listen,
there was the season where we got Grogu and the season where and by Grogu I mean Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
And there was a season where we lost Baby Yoda.
So we're gonna
By the way, that's my new thing. They're Baby Yoda and adult Grogu, and I refuse to recall them what they're actually called.
Okay. Okay. All right. So wait, Yoda's adult Grogu?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Then what's her name? Yodel?
I don't care about her.
Oh, all right. Just doesn't care.
She has no lines and she's in one scene. I don't give a shit about her. She's not a cute baby. Who's gonna have some kick-ass chainmail now, I guess?
Listen, if you don't want spoilers for this episode of the Book of Boba Fett that came out 2 days ago, but you still want to watch the show, give us 5 minutes.
And if you're watching this when it goes up on YouTube, that would be a week and 2 days ago.
Right. So give us literal 5 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, just scrub ahead. We won't talk long about it. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. He wasn't in the episode.
No.
My
mom was like, he was in the last time on. I'm like, that doesn't count.
No, that does not count. The recap doesn't count as the episode.
The credits said starring Tamara Morrison, and I was like, doubt it. Don't think that actually happened this time.
Here's the thing. I have a few things I want to say.
Yeah, go for it. I also have a few things I want to say.
This is the Boba Fett show.
Yes.
I'm totally down with having Din be part of this episode.
Yeah.
Don't give me prologue to season 3 of The Mandalorian in this 6-episode Boba Fett show.
It's only 6 episodes?
That's what you told me, and that's why you were getting antsy at episode 2.
Is it only 6?
I think it's only 6 episodes.
That's very interesting.
Regardless, though,
I'm just going to fact check
even if it's 9 episodes, that's not enough to give an episode to another character. What that's telling me is they have zero faith in the Boba Fett show, which sounds like might have been the right call because it sounds like I'm the only one who's genuinely enjoying the show, not just between you and me, but everybody else. And that show, and like now I'm hyped for Mandalorian. That doesn't come out for till October.
Right. Sorry, the internet is like not telling me. Yeah, I know there's 5 episodes right now, Google.
What else did I want to mention?
It's gonna be 7 episodes. It seems like
that's too few.
Right.
To give one away.
That's a great point. Because there's been entire episodes of The Flash that were all about Arrow, but those seasons are 23 episodes long.
Right. And there might not. Here's the other thing that's pissing me off. There's no guarantee there's another Boba Fett season coming out.
No, there's not.
And by the way people are talking about it, sounds like they won't go that route. You wasted an episode. And here's the deal.
But see, that's the thing. They wasted an episode, but they didn't waste my time because I'm not going to sit here and say that wasn't the best episode yet.
Yeah. Let me backpedal. Great episode.
But not
I
about...
don't know why it took up a slot in my Boba Fett show because it had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
They could have picked up Din. This episode 5 could have been whatever episode 6 is going to be, and he just showed up.
Right.
He has a new ship. Don't worry about it.
Right.
And like even in dialogue, just like whatever. Do everything you're gonna do. Now you get to write another episode. I'm sure they could expand whatever's about to happen to 2 episodes.
Right.
And then in October, this episode is just the first episode of The Mandalorian, and I'll be like, oh shit!
It didn't feel like a Bridge the Gap Between Seasons episode. It really felt like
the first
episode 1 of season 3. It was like there was a lot of there's people who are gonna not want to watch Boba Fett but continue watching Mandalorian, you know?
And they're gonna be lost.
Yeah,
there's like some important things that happen just in this episode.
They're going to need to at the very least watch this episode of Book of Boba, and they'll love it, but like that's I know it's all on the same streaming service, but that's just like a little too confusing.
Yeah.
Also, this episode was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard. She gets all the really good ones, which is odd to me. But maybe she's just a banger director, and I didn't know about it.
I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to like. That's like
that the best episode was about not the character. And
well, that first of all, and second of all, that there was an episode. There's 7 episodes for this show.
Right.
One entire episode was dedicated to the Mickey Mouse of the Star Wars universe right now.
Right.
That's not cool.
No.
Then just don't give Boba Fett another show and just split up every bit of bullshit you've given us about him in the Mandalorian.
That's
have him be a B plot throughout the whole Mandalorian.
Right. That's actually a really good comparison. Like if you have a spin-off like Mickey Mouse doesn't show up in the Goof Troop
because it's not fair.
No.
And also, not to mention that idea that I just had, make Boba Fett a B plot in the Mandalorian. The show's called The fucking Mandalorian.
Mm.
It would actually be kind of suave if it was like, well, we never said it was just this guy.
Right.
And like, don't get me started with, well, Boba Fett's not a Mandalorian. He's got the give him a break. Give us a break. If he became a B plot to the whole series of the Mandalorian, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd be like, that's the show that he's supposed to be.
Right. I agree 100% because the B plot in this show has taken up more airtime than the A plot, and the B plot is, I'm sorry, profoundly boring.
Well, I think it's done.
I think it's done too, but like just in time for an episode of The Mandalorian. Here's the 2 things I wanted to bring up briefly. One, I didn't think he gave a shit enough to
about Boba.
No, about the Mandalorian creed.
Well,
like
it's
the fact
his
that
guild's creed.
Right.
Like, well, his creed's credo is that they don't take their helmet off.
Right.
And I think we just saw the arc for him this upcoming season. I think he's going to get to the point where he realizes that being a Mandalorian doesn't mean you have to follow the rules of this creed. You can be a Mandalorian.
You also
and
don't
not
have
do
to.
that.
You also don't have to stop being a bounty hunter.
Right.
Also, Mandalorian is kind of a double meaning because it's like a race and a creed and whatever. But what I'm saying is like, when she was like, "Did you take your helmet off?" I thought he was going to be like, "Yeah, so what?" Like, I didn't think he cared enough to be like, "How can I repent?" or whatever. The other thing I wanted to mention, and it's so funny that listen to our video game podcast. If you hadn't, but if you're on this stream, the one we just finished talking about, it's so funny that I was literally like smack dab in the middle of playing Jedi Fallen Order because the fucking robot companion from Jedi Fallen Order was in this episode.
I saw him and I was like,
yeah, that's his first live action appearance. He appeared first in. It's not the same exact robot. It's the droid model, but that particular droid that. All it does is scan. It's a scanning robot.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool that he did its thing.
As soon as it started scanning, for a moment I was like, "Yep, because the visuals was just like so familiar to me, and then I was just like, It was really cool. I weirdly enough couldn't have been playing Jedi Fallen Order at the most perfect time because there's a mini flashback in this episode where they show a bunch of K2 units and a bunch of security droids.
That was creepy. I loved that.
Not only was that creepy and great, but you fight those two specific robots all the time in Jedi Fallen Order.
Right.
You fight K2 robots and security droids all the time. And I was like, and then that robot showed up. I was like, what's happening?
No, it was a sick episode.
It was good,
I don't know why I'm so privileged to watch the first episode of The Mandalorian in January.
I had another question. Sorry. Am I stupid, or did he when he was testing his ship, was he running the pod racer track that Anakin was on?
No, he was running the pod racer
He
track.
was? Okay,
yeah.
okay. That makes me feel better, because both me and my dad were like, no, this is it. These camera angles, this city, no, this is it.
No, yeah, he absolutely did.
So that wasn't... sorry, I've made this conversation go on way longer than we promised. That ship wasn't Anakin's ship. That was just a ship from that
was
era,
just
right?
One. I mean,
yeah, okay.
The way Disney does things, I'm sure the initials AS are somewhere in there, because why not? Because everything has to be connected to the Skywalkers. But like, as of right now, no. It's just
right.
It's just one of the N1.
It's N. Oh, never mind.
N1. I forget. I've said those words on the YouTube channel, so it doesn't matter now. I knew the words at one point.
Yeah. Why? If I could just keep talking about Star Wars for a brief moment, why is Ahsoka getting her own show? And I ask this not because I'm like, fuck Ahsoka, why does she... I'm asking this because there's a lot of Star Wars shows coming out.
I thought you were going to say because her life is already well documented in other shows.
No, that's fine. They can have a live-action Ahsoka show if they want, like, thematically, but, like, we're about to get flooded with Star Wars TV shows, and it's definitely going to obviously fill the gap between Rise of Skywalker and whatever comes next on the big screen. But, like... Of all the shows coming out, and they keep doing it to themselves, they'll have a show about a person, and the show is named after the person. You know, we have two so far, one about Boba Fett, and one about the Mandalorian, and then we're gonna have one about Ahsoka and one about Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And Hayden Christensen's gonna be in both as Darth Vader ? Or something like that. And I just don't know. I feel like that one's gonna be unnecessary. Similar to what you said about how Boba Fett could just be a C-plot in The Mandalorian, I feel like Ahsoka stuff could be happening in the background of every other show that they're doing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to be super interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I like the character Ahsoka, but...
I think if you watch through Clone Wars, if you watch through...
Which I feel like I should if I'm going
to
enjoy the Ahsoka show, right?
At this point, you should watch Clone Wars and Rebels. If you're gonna get into the live action Star Wars TV shows, I think it's prevalent that you start watching those, because you get Mandalorian lore you get Mandalore. Mandalore, yes. Name of their planet, by the way.
Yeah, Mandalore.
Yeah, Mandalore. You learn everything about Ahsoka that we know as of yet. I think her show will be really interesting. She has really interesting relationships with a lot of the characters that we already know. And depending on when it shows up, if Anakin is in or or Darth Vader is in the Ahsoka show, that gives room for Darth Maul to be in the Ahsoka show, possibly.
I thought you said
I don't
he was
know what
dead,
time.
though.
I don't know what point in if
You're right. Yeah, I just assumed it was going to be a sequel to the events that we saw her
Right,
doing
but it
in
might
The
not be.
Mandalorian, but it might not be.
and like that opens door because she has a rapport with Darth Maul,
Right.
and like that would be really interesting to see that play out in live action. Holy shit, would that be cool to see in live action?
I'd love Darth Maul again. You go to the Darth Maul planet in Jedi Fallen Order, no Darth Maul. I was kind of about
Kinda
that as well.
disappointed.
Just a little. Just a
He
tiny
is
bit.
alive at that point. Oh, he's actually canonically he would not be there because he's
No, I know, but it was just like a little. You go to that planet, and that's where you upgrade your lightsaber to be a double
a
one,
double-bladed
and
lightsaber.
like
yeah.
they all look like him because they're all the same race. And I was just like, man, it was more so. The feeling I was having of maybe Darth Maul would show up was more so maybe anybody at all will show up.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's talk about Goop.
Let's talk about Goop.
So, while you were talking about, I think Tiger King, I was getting this
Sure.
prepared. I was gonna already have one open, but I was met with some challenging stuff right on the homepage of Goop. Which, by the way, if you can see, their website is not optimized for cell phones. Not optimized for mobile.
You want to show the people?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yes, I do. Is it even gonna work at all on this camera? I might have to go to the other one. Yeah, I'll go to the other one.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Bad job, Goop.
It just doesn't fit the. So it says the Valentine's Day gift guide, and I was like, "Oh, exciting! Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
sex. It's gonna be some funny stuff in there." So there's one button. It says Shop Now. This is what you see when you first open it.
Yeah.
You shop now, and there's a graphic, an ever-changing graphic, and I'm gonna read to you what this graphic says: "Fuck off, fuck me, fuck you, fuck it," and then it cycles those. I'm gonna show the camera again. Oh, I'm gonna show the camera. It just does that. Just does that.
Classy. Keeping it classy.
So.
Oh, yeah?
Boo, boo, boo! We got a new candle.
Oh, no.
New candle update.
Oh, no. New candle alert. We should genuinely have an alert on our new candle.
New candle alert. This one's called the hands off my vagina candle.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's an exclusive. It's a Goop exclusive. We
Wait
got
a
a hot and
minute.
heavy Goop exclusive.
They
Hands off my vagina candle. That's what it's called.
They doubled down? You don't double down. Pick another body part.
Why wouldn't if you're...
Does this one smell like hens?
Well, you see.
Wait, this is one. Oh, God.
Oh, my
Yeah, no, I'm ready.
Oh my God, this might be the okay. The price game that we play is not going to be the star of the show this time.
Okay,
I apologize.
okay.
So this is the hands off my vagina candle. It is of course a sequel to the This Smells Like My Vagina and the This Smells Like Your Vagina candle, which I believe are
Yes.
both real things. It comes in one size, one color, which is white. Product details: clean perfumer and Heretic founder Douglas Little worked with GP, Gwyneth Paltrow, to create the alluring, intoxicating, deeply feminine scent of this candle. Coconut milk and Damascena roses are balanced with raw vanilla, clean notes of Hinoki cypress, and hints of toasted cacao for added depth and sensuality. Goop, oh my God, sorry. So Goop is a brand, obviously,
Yeah.
with a logo, and because of that logo is lowercase, even though it's the start of a sentence, Goop is lowercase, and it's very funny to look at. Goop will donate $25 from the sales of each limited edition Hands Off My Vagina candle sold on Goop.com and in our retail stores to the ACLU Foundation's Reproductive Freedom Project. So that's neat.
That's nice. Not something I'd expect out of Goop.
No, I didn't expect them to use their snake oil racket to
Help others?
Actually use their money to help others. I was going to say promote women's health. Obviously, they're trying to do that. But now they're seems like they're being more active, at least with this one vagina candle. Blended in pure vegetable wax with a lead-free cotton wick and scented with a mix of essential oils and safe synthetics, the candle has an approximate burn time of 60 hours, which is obviously, a lifetime thing. Let me...
It's a lot of hours for a candle. No?
Yeah. Let me let my cat out before I get to the real...
Yeah, while you do that, let me... I want to get where your head's at.
Me?
None of those smells, none of those ingredients would create the smell of any body part.
Well,
is that just me?
That's what's bugging me about it, is because obviously the poorly named "this smells like," I'll just broaden it. This smells like a vagina candle.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's supposed to smell like vagina.
Yeah.
But this one, the scent is very nondescript. It's called the "Hands Off My Vagina" candle, which is obviously promoting my body, my rules type stuff, which is obviously great. I'm obviously here for that. Also, this will only ship to America. But what's the smell, Gwyneth? I mean, the smell is coconut milk and Damascene roses, raw vanilla and hinoki cypress with toasted cacao.
It sounds like this time they went the route of, let's make a dope-ass candle. Let's name it this. Because of the donation aspect.
I was going to say, do you think the name...
Which is a super normal thing to do
Right.
for them.
Do you think the name correlates to, the project that they're donating this to, and it just smells like a normal-ass candle?
I think it has to in this case. Not to say that they haven't made a couple of candles that smell like human body parts.
Right. They've also made a couple of candles that have made news for other hilarious reasons, and... this is in all caps at the bottom of the page. Warning! Burn candles within sight. Keep away from things that catch fire. Keep out of reach of children and pet. Trim wick to 1/8 inches before every lighting. Place on a stable heat-resistant surface. Keeps wax pool free of debris. Do not burn for more than 2 hours at a time. Allow glass to cool completely before handling. This is, of course, because... this smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle burnt a house down recently.
Yes.
In the past year or two.
Didn't it blow up or something like that?
It blew up. The candle blew up. The vagina candle blew up and ruined a house. At least the wall of a house.
They should be donating to that family.
That person. Yeah.
Good for you. I said family. I think it's a single individual who buys the "this smells like my vagina" candle. I don't think it's a full-on 2.5 children household that's buying this candle. Okay.
Wow, they're actually doing returns on this product too.
I think they have to after the mishap with their candles.
Returns are accepted on this product within 30 days of receipt. Item must be returned unused with in
What?
it. Interesting.
Wait a minute.
What's the point of returning a candle if I can't smell it first?
What's the point in returning a candle if I'm not afraid it might blow up already?
I bought the "hands off my vagina." I meant to buy the "smells like a vagina" one. Yeah, I don't even think we're gonna do the price game because it's just priced like all the other candles were. It's $75.
Okay.
I could do it.
Outrageous for a candle. Yeah, let's do one that's a fun, quirky one, but like I feel like we haven't had a nutso butso price in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on our part. I don't know if that's goop.
Okay, so this also the candle, I should have showed a picture of it. It had 3 X's on it.
Oh.
Which I guess is supposed to be
it's a weird message.
Which is supposed to be like no. Because
that's not what 3 X's usually means.
Absolutely not. No. So this is the extra large. Okay, this word I'm not familiar with. It's ECLAT. So eclat. I'm gonna say eclat. Extra large eclat graduated earrings by Lizzie Mandler. So this
I wonder what the word graduate is referring to.
I don't know. Graduated earrings. I'm gonna show a picture of this. So give me a sec.
May I also see the picture? Okay. I think graduate might refer to the length. Graduated.
Well, extra large probably refers to the length, so not sure. There's a picture of a woman wearing them, and it won't stay on the screen for long enough for me to show you for some reason. So this item, believe it or not, this is the first time in probably since they introduced this feature to their website that I've seen this. It does not have Afterpay, so you can't do like an installment plan of payments for this. This is a final sale. You have to buy it full price, and we'll ship it to you.
Okay.
This is also non-returnable like normal Goop products. Product details: these earrings are as close to dripping in diamonds as it gets. 14 glistening white diamonds fall from post-back studs in an exquisite line measuring almost 3 inches. Yeah. Each stone descending in size from 4 to 2 millimeters, as though, well, dripping down. Okay, so it's supposed to look like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delicate though they are, they know how to take up some space, in parentheses, i.e., they're undeniably eye-catching. That had nothing to do with the sentence that it was parentheticaling. That's so weird. But they'll also share the stage with other sparkle, should you feel like stacking. So we got 18 karat gold with 3.8 CTW white diamonds. Drop, how much it hangs from your ear, 2.75 inches. So lying about the 3 inches, made in the U.S. These are, of course, earrings. Don't know what graduated or eclat means. They did not explain that. And then Lizzie Mandler was not brought up again. Usually when there's a name like that in the product detail, they'll be like, this woman worked with Paris Hilton and Kanye West to create these earrings.
Right.
She has worked with the best, and now she is at Goop. But no, they just sort of put her name up there. I don't know anything about her.
She doesn't have the clout yet.
She apparently does not have the clout. Maybe she will with these.
These for $99.99 earrings.
You think they're $500,000? No. What did I do?
No.
I'm
$499.99. Give it to me.
Got it. So okay. So before I give it to you, so your guess is $500.
Yeah.
That's your okay. So if anyone else wants to guess in chat,
Yeah, we're gonna wait a moment.
Please go for it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to guess the price of these earrings. And Chris, I think, is dead. He's died. Goop, talking about Gwyneth Paltrow, star of stage and screen, has finally killed him. But yes, we will wait a moment due to Twitch lag. If anyone has a guess, feel free to share it. And if not, I will just reveal the price as a bonus fact for the people in the chat. Chris's bet is $499.99, so $500 for these earrings. If that sways you in one direction or another, and I think I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So these earrings are gonna set you back $18,550. Sorry, Chris. You were $18,050.01 short.
Are you shitting me? Are you reading that right?
It's the first time I've done this. Yeah.
Holy
Not the most
shit.
expensive thing we've
What
ever...
does graduated mean?
I don't know what's a
What does that other word mean?
Not the most expensive thing. We did have a $37,000
toilet.
It wasn't a toilet. I need to get out in front. Goop has done a lot of stuff. They did not sell a toilet. They sold a bookcase or whatever. Let's Google some keywords here. Let's see what eclat
Yeah,
means.
let's find. I need to know what's going on.
Eclat. Brilliant, display, or effect.
Oh, okay. It's just a fancy word for pretty.
Social distinction or conspicuous success.
Okay, that word doesn't mean $18,000. What the hell?
Well, it is pure gold and diamond.
No. That's my response to that.
Okay. I have figured it out. Of course, I know what the word graduate means, but I did some quick Googling. Graduated, in this case, refers to how they get smaller. They gradually
I kind
get
of
big to small. So extra large means that they big. Eclat means that they fancy. Graduated means that it looks like
they big to small.
They big to small. And earrings means that they're tiny little rings that you poke into your ears. but not before you get them pierced. Yeah, just a lot, Gwyneth Paltrow. For earrings you're probably going to wear 5 times before you're dead or something like that, you know?
Jesus Christ. 18 karat gold, you say, right?
Is that what I said? Let me go back real quick. Did I say 18 karat gold? And the answer is yes, I did. 18 karat gold and 3.80 CTW. Still not sure what that means, but 3.80 CTW white diamonds.
I feel like that's not the best quality gold you can get.
Oh, probably not, no. And I bet you, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's not the best quality gold that you will get with this earring. The product detail is probably a lie because this site is
a snake oil racket.
Snake oil racket.
I was really expecting them to be like faux diamonds.
I need to see something. I need to run some heuristics real quick. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Or no, this is a weekly podcast.
We get to do this every week.
So then friend. we will be visiting the Valentine's Day Goop gift guide once again because I just saw some crazy shit that I almost let it rip right now. But
exciting.
We're running perfectly on time to end this stream at 7:00. So that was our podcast. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you everyone.
In. If you are watching on YouTube, as we said at the top of the hour, there was a live Twitch version that you missed a week ago. If you're watching this the moment it came out, 5 hours from now, now that you're at the end of this podcast, 4 hours from now, on 5 EST on our Twitch channel, which is the first link in the description, you could watch this week's episode of the podcast live with us and chat with us in the chat and guess the amount on the Goop item. Chris was wildly off this time, but I don't think anyone could have expected just that crazy.
I really underestimated it.
Yeah.
Because I told you, give me a nutso-butso price, and I was like,
you asked for it.
Like
as soon as you
$100.
said that, I was like, oh, $18K, huh? All right. Oh, my God, 18 karat gold and $18,000. That's
where they came
right?
up with the number.
That's not how that works, right? It's not $1,000 a carat?
I don't think so.
But no, because then that would be, if that was how it was, that would be only $550 for all that diamond. Anyways, fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for watching. Catch us, tomorrow playing Wind Waker. This is for the YouTube channel. And then catch us a week from now doing this podcast. There's other stuff on the channel. And thank you for watching. I've been Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.